For almost a decade, the Indian Armed Forces have used UAVs. The Indian Army acquired unmanned aerial vehicles from Israel in the late 1990s, and the Indian Air Force and Navy followed suit. Initially, DRDO was charged with creating a catapult-launched UAV called Nishant, which its aeronautical development establishment in Bangalore built and improved to satisfy customer specifications. Israeli IAI Malat, whose UAVs are in service with several armies, supplied the Indian Armed Forces with most of its UAVs. The Indian Army first got the Searcher Mark I, then the Searcher Mark II, which had a maximum operating height of 15,000 feet, and ultimately the Heron, which had a maximum operating altitude of 30,000 feet. The Indian Air Force received the Searcher Mark I, followed by the Searcher Mark II, and the Heron unmanned aerial vehicles before the Indian Army. The Indian Navy also bought Heron UAVs, which met its needs for long-range offshore operations. According to unconfirmed reports, the Indian Air Force acquired the Harop in 2019, which is quite similar to a UCAV. Since 2006, successive IAF chiefs of staff have stressed this capability. Notably, Harop made its debut in 2009 at Aero India. This hunter-killer drone, manufactured by IAI, does not carry armaments like US UCAVs but resembles a flying missile exploding on a pre-programmed target. This missile drone can hover over a battlefield and can attack high-value targets, including suppression of enemy air defense operations. Let's talk about the micro and nano drones. For several years, insect-sized surveillance robots have hovered over actual battlefields. The Indian Army is scouting for a micro remotely piloted aircraft system. Next, the small tactical drones. The Indian Army already uses many remotely piloted aircraft systems of unknown make but made in India. Mini RPAS eliminates the tactical operating limits imposed by Indian Air Force aircraft and Heron unmanned aerial vehicles. The Indian Army has also acquired swarm drones from 2 Indian startups. These drones are known to be in the small tactical drone category. The Indian Army has also launched Hunt for the autonomous surveillance and armed drone swarm, which includes a number of enhancements, including a high-altitude area variant. The key medium-sized reconnaissance drones. Most military drones, or workhorses, are medium-sized, medium-range flying UAVs used for ISTAR missions. These drones, like bigger surveillance drones, are sometimes referred to as MAIL or HAIL drones, abbreviations for medium-altitude long-endurance and high-altitude long-endurance. India has been using Israeli aerospace industries' manufactured Heron, one of the most important drones in this category worldwide. This drone, which weighs over 1,000 kilograms and has a wingspan of over 16 meters, can fly for up to 52 hours at 10,000 meters, almost the same altitude as an airplane. Currently, India possesses more than 200 Israeli-made Searcher and Heron UAVs. The Indian Defense Ministry authorized the purchase of 54 Israeli Harops in February 2019 to strengthen its unmanned combat capabilities. Approximately 110 Harop UAVs are already in service with the Indian Air Force. DRDO has created the Rustam 1 and 2 medium-altitude UAVs for surveillance and strike. Rustam 2, also known as Topaz BH or the Tactical Airborne Platform for Aerial Surveillance Beyond Horizon 201, completed its last flight test in October 2020, flying at 16,000 feet for 8 hours. It recently flew at an altitude of 25,000 feet and an endurance of 10 hours. 76 Topaz UAVs have been ordered, 60 for the Indian Army, 12 for the Indian Air Force, and 4 for the Indian Navy. The first delivery is scheduled for 2023. This is a collaboration between HAL and DRDO. Topaz BH-201 UCAV must reach 30,000 feet, which it has almost accomplished, and has shown an endurance of over 16 hours. The Indian Navy has leased 2 MQ-9B Guardian UAVs from the United States and is currently in the process of buying 30 units. Finally, the large combat and surveillance drones. DRDO Godik project is an unmanned, jet-propelled, stealthy combat aircraft in this category. This project is still under demonstrator testing,